Hello everybody, Honda Pro Jason here, and I am beside myself at where I'm standing. This is really incredible. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. I'm gonna explain to you guys where I am, what I'm doing, and again, we're gonna have some fun here today on Facebook Live. So I am at the RealTime Collection Hall, right by RealTime headquarters, just outside Saukville, Wisconsin. And the RealTime team here has collected many different rare and amazing Hondas. And we're gonna play a game today. The game's gonna be called, Can You Guess the Honda? So what I want you guys to do is, as I walk through this collection hall, which I'm gonna show you each and every one of these cars, I want you guys in the comments below to name the Honda that I'm standing next to. So we are gonna start out real easy here, guys. Who can name this Honda? Give you a hint here. Try not to show the name of the Honda in the video. It's gonna be kind of tough to do. Give you a shot at the inside. And all of these Hondas I'm gonna show you guys are museum quality. They are simply outstanding and pristine. Some of them have miles as low as the thousands. Can you guess this Honda? This Honda that I'm standing next to is the Honda Accord. LX model, first generation. You guys guess Honda Accord? You were correct. You ready? Here comes the second one. Some of you have never ever seen this before. Take a good look. This is an award-winning vehicle, restored to pristine condition. You guys should share this video. Share it with a Honda fan. If they think they know everything about Hondas, share this with them and see if they can guess this Honda. Look at the inside. Absolutely stunning. If you guys guessed the Honda S600 Coupe, you are correct. This car had a red line of 9,500 RPM. Highest red line ever for a production vehicle for Honda. If you guys watch some of my other videos, you'll know what this vehicle is. I saw one of these in Tennessee, but it was green, not yellow. Take a look at the inside. This is beautiful. Try not to show the name of the car so you guys can guess. If you guys guess the Honda Vamos, you are correct. And here is the first Honda ever produced four-wheel vehicle. I'm trying not to show the name. It was a little pickup truck. Extremely rare. More rare now that it's been a while. A lot of these have been destroyed or just used. If you guys guessed the Honda T360, you were correct. And again, this is the car that started it all. This is the very first production model that Honda did. Give you a little fun fact about this one. It came in one color, and this is it, May Blue. And this is the entryway to the collection hall. If you guys want to see the collection hall, it's coming up here. This is what we're about to walk through. And if you look all the way at the end, all the way down there at the end, that's going to look very familiar. That is an almost exact replica of the original Honda building that was opened up in California. We'll take a closer look at that in just a moment. This should be an easy one for everybody. In the comments below, I want you guys to guess this Honda Acura. We're gonna call them all Hondas just for namesake. You guys can get as descriptive as you like. It is an Integra. Can you guys guess the year? It is a Type R, you guys are right. If you guys guessed a 2001 Integra Type R, you got it. As long as we're talking about Integra Type R's, how about another one? A 2000? And another one, a 97. Another fun fact here, between 97 and 98, both these Integra Type R's were only made in white, yes, championship white, but the way to tell them apart was right here. This area here was actually shortened to look more like this area here in the next model year. One of the reasons for that is snow would accumulate here. So they made that shorter for snow just to fall right off. So these are 3 Integra Type R's that are actually sold here in the States, and here are 2 that weren't sold here in the States. Can anyone guess the year of these? There's one race car here that was actually owned by Honda R&D. Another one right next to it. Can you guys tell just by the headlights what year it is? A 98 in the red and a 96 in the silver. Take a look inside here. These are so, look at this cover. Very cool Type R seat cover. So again, for those of you just joining us, I'm at the RealTime Collection Hall in Wisconsin, and we're playing a game called Guess This Honda. Please share this video with anyone that knows and loves Honda. See if they can play the game and enjoy it. Guess This Honda. It is the first generation for this Honda. It's a very popular Honda. And yes, I'm calling all the Acuras Hondas. If you guys guessed an Acura Integra, you're right. But which trim level is this? It has a white body with the white painted underneath and the white wheels. It's the LS Special Edition, first generation Acura Integra. This should be easy for you guys. Guess this Honda. Put the name of the Honda in the comments below. If you can guess the year, more power to you. This should be an easy one, especially once you get to the side. Very popular in the US and in Japan. The Honda Prelude. This one happens to be an SI. Show you the inside here. It's in really, really good shape. Another simple one. This is so simple, you guys are going to have to guess what year it is. Everyone knows this is the Honda CRX. But what year is this CRX? And look at the paint. Completely immaculate. I'll show you the inside of this one too. If you guys guessed 1990, a 1990 CRX. Another easy one coming up here. I know you guys know this one. But did you know what the top trim level was called? And did you know the top trim level only came in a manual transmission? The Del Sol VTEC never came in an automatic, only came in a manual. This one here has only a few thousand miles on it, and it's absolutely perfect inside and out. Going a little old school for you guys. Who can guess this Honda? Leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to share this with your friends and know everything about Honda. See how many they can get right. I think this would make a really good drinking game sometime. Guess this Honda. Old school. It is a Honda Civic. I'm going to show you the inside. It's got what's called a houndstooth inside. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that steering wheel. Wood steering wheel, wood shifter. It's absolutely amazing looking. Let me back up here a little bit so you can see the whole car. And this is the Honda Civic with the CVCC. And back in the day, this is the first car to pass the new emission standard that the US set apart, which made this car very, very popular in the States. I don't expect you guys to know the lawnmowers or the outboard that's here, but you should definitely know what the name of this little thing is. Actually, it came as an accessory. Take a look here. I rode one. I rode a couple of them actually. This is the Moto Campo. And this is built as an accessory back in Japan for the Japanese when they were driving the car. If they hit a lot of traffic and they wanted to pull over, and they take the Moto Campo to work the rest of the way. So here is the same Chevy truck that Mr. Honda used and parked right in front of his building back in California. This is a replica of that truck. I shouldn't say it's the same exact truck, but it looks like the same truck. It's the same model, trim, same color. And this is set up to look as close to the original building as possible. The sign, the brick, the soffits, the glass. If you take a screenshot of this right here and then look at the infamous picture of the car sitting in front, which is taken from around this angle or so, minus, I believe, a brick wall somewhere over here, this looks exactly the same. Very well done. The guys at RealTime did an amazing job with this collection hall. And we're about halfway done, guys, so I hope you don't have a lot of plans on this Sunday, because this is just epic. Couple bikes, got a Super Cub back here. You guys are welcome to name the names of these bikes. You guys know I am not a Honda bike expert, but I'm willing to learn more about them. So if you have any low pieces of the trivia or information about these, please leave them underneath. This is a rare bike with extremely low miles. In fact, I believe the original tires are still on this. CT90, 1971. Okay, guys, if you follow me anywhere, you guys will know what this car is here. I just came back from California, and I spent some time with the only full-time mechanic in the world on these cars. What's great about this one is the mileage. Let's see if I can get an exact mileage here off the odometer. But this mileage is original at 8,600 miles. Those are original miles, by the way. Original tires, original paint. Look at this car. This is a Honda 600, and Tim Mings is the gentleman that's the expert on this car. And if he happens to be watching this video right now, he would be amazed at the quality of this vehicle and to know that this car actually exists. Simply stunning. Back up here. God, this is truly amazing just to be standing here with all this Honda history around me. And it's almost eerie because I'm hearing there's no one else in the hall right now, and I can hear myself echoing, and it's just crazy. So guys, we're going to continue. If you guys are just joining us, we're playing a game. The game's called name this Honda. So go ahead and name this Honda. It's not super old school, but you've probably never seen one on the streets because it was never sold in this country. This is the Honda Aki, and there are a whole bunch of different models. Some were vans, some were pickup trucks, some were four-wheel drives. Most of them had smaller engines. Let's see if it has an engine name on this. I don't see it, but a lot of these were 600s, 600 cc's. Old school Civic fans, this is your dream car. Look at this. It's a Honda Civic, but what kind of Civic? That's where the name is Honda comes in. The wheels are a giveaway. Yes, guys, this Civic is a stick shift with real-time four-wheel drive. Not many of these around anywhere, especially in this kind of condition. Everyone knows this car. It's one of the most iconic SIs. Everyone, I think, has owned one at one point or another. I don't know if they look like this, though. Look inside. It's beautiful. You guys know there's a Honda Civic SI, that's obvious, but can you guess what year it is? There's a hint here because where the instrument heating and air conditionings are. Instead of being on the bottom, they're on the side. Also told by the headlights and by the taillights. I'll give you a little peek back here. See all that white? All the white back in the taillights is a dead giveaway. You guys guess this is a 2000? This is a 2000 SI. Old school fans, I didn't forget about you. Check this out. Have you ever seen anything like this? In the comments below, guess this Honda. This one might throw you off a little bit. It's a hatchback. Show you the inside. Great shape. I love the steering wheels. There's just nothing but a horn. It's got the louvers. This car actually has pretty much every accessory you could have possibly put on this Honda Accord. If you guess Honda Accord, you guys are absolutely correct. Look at the louvers and the luggage rack, all chrome. Bumper guards in front, it's got everything. Okay, now for something a lot of you have never seen and probably have never ever heard of. So be specific and name this car. This Honda is going to throw you off. You're going to think you know it. You're going to say, wait a second, I know it. But then what's going to happen is you're going to see this extra window back here, and you're going to have no idea what you're looking at. Name this Honda. Sold overseas only, I believe just in Europe. If you guys said this was the Honda Aero Deck, you would be correct. So this is the Honda Accord Aero Deck. Extremely rare, never sold in the US. Let me give you a hint of the inside. The inside looks straight up Accord. Looks just like a regular Accord. But then that back end, that hatchback, makes it look kind of like a Civic. And Honda gave it the Aero Deck name. From 1987, this one was built. This should be an easy one. One of the first Acuras ever brought to the country. It was this and the Integra. Let me give you a shot of the inside. And Honda was the first Japanese manufacturer to come out with a luxury brand here in America. See if I can open this up to give you guys an idea of what luxury was back in 1987. This was luxury in 1987. Leather seats, automatic transmission, all the power features, sunroof, V6 engine. This was the original Honda Legend. You guys ready? We got 2 more left. This one is going to look very similar to this one because it's a coupe version of the Honda Legend. One of my all-time favorite cars as a kid. I always wanted to own this. I just thought it was so classy, so cool looking. I like the Accord coupe, but then this one came out and just upped the ante. Love how this car looks. 2 more, guys. These will be pretty simple. So if you guys want to get a little bit more detailed on these 2 NSXs. Gorgeous, extremely rare in this color. This one here is a stick shift. In fact, they're both manual cars. This only has 17,000 original miles on it. 2001. And this right next to it is a 1992. So how'd you guys do? You guys named some of them? Did you get at least half of them correct? Don't think we're done. We are definitely not done. These are the cars that are in the collection hall, but if you guys look above here, see all these rafters? These rafters are where some of these cars, plus more cars, are gonna come. You guys wanna see some of the other cars I haven't shown yet? Okay, before I do that, I need you guys to give me some thumbs up, some hearts. That's a half a heart, because that's the best I can do because I'm here by myself. Give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, and I'll bring you to another area where I'm going to show you a car that I guarantee you have never seen in person in your life. So we're going to say buy the T360, one of my all-time favorite cars I've never seen. 600, the Vamos, the original Accord. And we have a door back here that I'm going to go through. I haven't really asked permission to get back here, but we'll go back here anytime. And like I said, this is owned by RealTime Racing, and there's one of their RealTime Racing cars. This is actually one of the fastest on-track, professionally driven front-wheel drive cars of all time. I'm sure you guys have seen this race before. And their S2000, when I asked what this was, he basically said, well, that's a drift car. It looks like a drift car. And so this is a back area where we have some other cars. You guys want to play Name This Honda again? We got more left. If you guys want to do it, give me some thumbs up if you guys want me to go down this line right here and show you something all the way back in the corner that I don't think you've ever seen in your entire life. But I need a lot of thumbs up and I need a lot of hearts to continue to make sure you guys still like this. David Jones Pritchard, you were correct on the Z600. I'm curious to know how many of these other cars that you got. You're a Honda aficionado for sure. So this is a Honda Z600 Coupe. We saw a N600 in the other place. This is its little baby brother, little tiny thing. Name This Honda. We saw the coupe version in the other collection hall. This is the convertible version of it. It is a S600 Roadster. I've driven one of these in Europe. Look at how nice and basic everything is. And this was one of the original cars. It was the S500 that was the original, and then the 600 with later following by the 800 from Honda. This is an easy one I'm going to ask you guys. Honda Prelude. What about this one? Old school fans, you might know this, but some of you new school fans might be totally confused on what this is. Would you believe me if I told you this is a Honda Prelude? First generation Honda Prelude. Something fun about the Prelude was the first Honda to come with a standard sunroof. Before the sunroofs were an option, and because of the Prelude, after the Prelude, people liked them so much, they became standard in a lot of cars. And this one was the first. Beautiful Integra GSR, top of the line. Here's a couple cars from my past. So if you guys can guess, this was the same generation as my very first brand new car. I had a coupe, I had a 5-speed. I had one, it was 1 year earlier than this. This is a 95, mine was a 94. Bring you guys back a little bit. Have you ever seen an Accord with roll-up windows? Radio delete, stick shift, and no air conditioning. Also, no power door locks. So it has heat, it has lights and wipers, but back in the day, that's all it had. And they were sold like this brand new. They were the Accords DXs. Surprised this one even has a mirror. Wait a second. It does have a mirror, but the mirrors are even manual. And that was one car from my past. Here's another one. My parents' very first Accord was an 87 Honda Accord in the same color, but theirs was a 5-speed. And this is the LXI, so this is the top of the line trim. This car had everything. Power mirrors, power door locks, cruise control, power windows. At the time, this was the car to have. First gen Accord, CRX, Honda Civic hatch. What do we got hiding down here? Okay guys, this will be the second to last car we play this game. Name that Honda. Never sold in America. Most people don't even know this car ever existed. I'll show you the back end. It might show the name. Can you guys name it? Anyone name it? I'm looking down here. It's not the city. It's not the beat. You guys are close. You guys are on the right track. It probably uses the same platform as those cars. But this one was the Honda Today. I love that back end. I've never seen an RIZ. Interesting. So this is the Honda Today, and now I'm about to show you the car that you've never seen in real life. You guys ready? Check this out. Have you ever seen a Honda Accord wagon? Have you ever seen a 1981 Honda Accord wagon? Well, I'm going to show you one. First, I'm going to give you a walk around the outside. So it's a Honda Accord wagon. I meant to say limo. I don't know why I kept saying wagon. Please correct me in the comments, because I know you guys are going to. This has been extended 42 inches to make this a limo. So this is the Honda Accord limo, 1981. You guys want to see the inside? I know you do. Let's see if it's open. It's open. Holy cow. I don't know how much light we got back here, but I will tell you that it has a Betamax recorder down there. You guys can't see it, but it's a Betamax. Old school Trinitron TV, cassette player. It is really, really cool back here. The front looks just like a regular Accord. Of course, you got a couple phones. I wonder if these still work. I wonder if I can call somebody. Have you ever seen anything like this before? A 42-inch stretched Honda Accord limo from 1981. Very limited numbers. So guys, that is my walk around Real-Time Racing Collection Hall. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've shared it with your friends. I hope you got some of the cars right. If not, well, read all the comments. Listen to what I said about some of these cars. I'm going to do a full video and I'm going to put it on YouTube of all of the cars that we see here. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and enjoy. Please share. I'll talk to you soon.